research infrastructures in environment realized that they have common challenges. So they decided to get together in a project called ENVRI. After ENVRI, another project continued with ENVRI Plus, and then everything culminated with a project called ENVRI Fair.
The EOSC Science Cluster was born in 2019 as part of the H2020 program in an effort to bring together the astronomy, astroparticle and particle physics communities to uptake open and fair science practices in the scientific communities.
Life science research infrastructures bring together a range of research infrastructures covering techniques required by biologists, clinicians, and others working in the life sciences, ranging from structural biology, bioimaging, through to biobanking and clinical trials.
We are a group of up to 18 institutes that do photon research and neutron research, and we have been working together since over 20 years.
This is a cluster of 19 members from research organizations, data archives and funding agencies, with all the research infrastructures national nodes included. We comprise 6 ERICs and 5 S3 projects in the social sciences and humanities domain. Now in OSCARS, 3 of the SHOC research infrastructures are involved: Clarin, Daria and CESDA, and we are one of the co-leads of Work Package 2, which is working on composable research infrastructure services.
Because these projects are researcher-driven, we gained a lot of valuable insight, I think, into what researchers need, what is it missing in their, everyday research life, what are the gaps that are hindering their ability to conduct effective research. And I think that we have to listen to them.
The impact of the first open call has already been quite visible in our scientific cluster, especially in the reorganization of the working groups in an effort to assist the funded projects.
What we see now during the open call for the OSCARS project is some of those projects, some of the new projects have really taken on some of the services developed during those previous projects and have taken them to the next level and making them more widely available for a wider range of researchers.
The impact was all the projects are very relevant. So we have in total 14 projects that are relevant to PANOSC or linked directly to PANOSC. And they have boosted the projects around fair data. And then also developing some tools.
Our community is really very much interested in this type of funding and this type of projects. We were able to conclude that SSH is a very large community of very diverse types of researchers and scholars. We received among the highest number of proposals of all the clusters involved in OSCARS, and the topics that were proposed are all highly diverse and also comprise very diverse methodological frameworks.
Within a year, maybe we will be able to identify the projects that have a real impact, that the broader environmental community can really benefit from it, and we will try to scale them up and eventually to take over the maintenance if this is the case.
We have a very diverse ecosystem of projects which have been funded, which tackle a lot of interesting challenges in fair and open science, from metadata and data annotation to repositories to fair software practices and training of scientific researchers, which is especially important.
One is for specific communities that haven't been exposed previously to the idea of fair data. This is opening up this important area to them. And the other is that some of the projects are proposing solutions to problems that apply to all of the life science research infrastructures.
New standards on metadata, especially sample metadata, new standards for new sources of fair data, involvement of scientists, and also involvement of publishers.
Quite ambitious goals in trying to bring together the winning projects under the umbrella of the SHOCK Open Cluster. We would like to establish connections, lasting connections with them, discuss and understand a little bit their needs and how we can help them achieve their project goals better.
I really hope that we will see some practical improvements in how, for example, ENVRI is interacting with the other clusters, with the European Open Science Cloud, but also with the researchers.
At the end of the OSCARS, I would expect the data and software products of the funded projects to be integrated into the ESCAPE cluster and in the greater EOSC node. And also, I wish that OSCARS can define a sustainable model for fair and open science.
We've heard from some funded projects here which will develop new software tools or mature existing tools, and we can help them through this wider EOS network and the science clusters to make their software reusable and their tools reusable in the long term.
I think the main impact has been involving the scientists. So getting scientists to actually identify where they see a need or potential for producing data which can be have a higher impact, either because there's not data of that quality or of that open data of that kind. This will, I think, boost in a number of scientific fields what we are doing.
We would like to achieve a more consolidated support to the SSH scholarly user base on the issues that we all share in common, like metadata, training, etc. Spanning three key pillars that we have identified. The first one is sharing data, tools, and workflows. The second one is training and education. And the third one is advocacy and outreach on behalf of our SSH community.